Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Andy R and this is the Brotherhood of Men, a channel solely dedicated at getting you men out there the best outcome in your lives, and I do that by giving you information, opinions, reading out news articles that I think you'll find interesting, giving my perspective on the modern world that we men are having to deal with, so that you don't end up in that great bear trap, you don't fall down that rabbit hole, you don't step on that landmine that society has laid out for us just because we've got a Y chromosome and we're a man. We are fed up with dealing with the nonsense, and that's why I started this channel, so I could impart information and you guys can get a better outcome by having that information at your fingertips. Now, if you don't already know, if you're new to this channel, where have you been? But I upload daily, so if you don't want to miss out on this great content, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. For some unknown reason, only known to YouTube, the two only work together. Also, give the video a like and leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts. Is there something you'd like me to cover? If so, leave it in the comments. So, what's today's subject? Well, today's subject, you know because you saw it on the thumbnail, but it goes directly to the 3 rules of the Brotherhood. And if you don't already know what the 3 rules of the Brotherhood, go back down on the playlist, have a look. It says 3 rules of the Brotherhood and find out what they are. But rule 2 of the 3 rules of the Brotherhood is no simping ever. And I think that needs covering because so many single guys are so bereft of contact with women, that are so afraid of actually approaching women to talk to, and I can understand why. You know, they have it in their power to destroy your career, to destroy your name, your good name, to basically destroy you with false allegations. I struggle to get that word out there. To destroy you with false allegations. So more men are literally having nothing to do with women. And they get around this by simping, joining a woman's OnlyFans accounts and giving them money to look at them. Oh, come on, guys, there are so many free porn websites out there. Do you honestly think that you've got some connection with these women? You don't. The only thing they care about you, these broken toys on OnlyFans, because they are self-hating. They don't think of themselves as the top of the top. They spend all this time trying to look beautiful just to get some attention from men, because they've become so toxic in their own personal lives that this is the way that they get validation. Stop giving them this validation. Instagram models, models. How degraded has that word become? Models. Model used to mean something. It used to be somebody who appeared in magazines, on TV and adverts, who used to be actually have something about them. They had to do the fight. No, all you have to do now is set up an account, slap on a load of makeup, use a filter, stand there with your butt and your boobs hanging out and say, I'm an Instagram model and I'm an influencer. You make me sick. You're none of those things. You're just some average looking woman who's trying to make herself look more than average and hoping that some guys will jump on board, entertain you, give you their cash, their resources, their time. Stop doing it, guys. The only way we make change in this messed up, muddled up clown world that we find ourselves in is if we start holding ourselves and others, specifically women, accountable for their bad behaviour. We can only do it starting with ourselves, so stop the simping. Save that money, use it on something that improves your life, because that isn't improving your life. All that's doing is wasting your resources. There was one I read a while back, it was an Instagram model or an OnlyFans model, and this guy, and I felt so bad for him, he spent $30,000 to fly to where she was for one hug. One hug. And then when he flew back, a couple of days later, there was her Instagram saying she'd used that money to go on holiday with her boyfriend. How stupid do you think he felt? He'd spent all of that money, got nothing out of it except a hug and meeting her, and then he finds out, I'm just $30,000 poorer. could he have done with that $30,000 that would have improved his life so much? But he was such a lost soul of a man that to him felt like some kind of connection. He had no connection to her. She didn't care a toss about him. All she cared about was the dinero. How much can I get from you? Let me stick my sticky fingers in your wallet. That's what simping is. And it's not just the Instagram and the OnlyFans. There's simping in the real world. That's being overly nice to a woman and very cooperative. Oh yeah, of course, let me do that for you. No, I'll find this and I'll do. Stop it. It's not appreciated. You are not being appreciated for doing that, so stop doing it. It's not working. The only thing that works is that you're true to yourself, and that is you're a man. And that means so much. That is a strong word, man. It has been for thousands of years. It's the men who build the world. It's the men who build the infrastructure so that women can be safe in that world. And now, because we've made the world super safe in the West, now they want to run it? I don't think so. Now they want to tell us that that wasn't good enough? I think it was. Because if it's not good enough, why are you so desperate to mimic us? So many of these modern women out there nowadays are desperate to be thought of as a man. Well, you might come with the dick energy, but you haven't got the balls to back it up, like a man has. Anyway, do you think I'm right or do you think I'm wrong? Have you been in that situation? Have you ever simped? If so, stop doing it. Tell me in the comments down below. As I said, my name's Andy R. This is the Brotherhood of Men, and I upload daily, so make sure you're subscribed and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss out on this just wonderful content. But of course I would say that because it's my content. Anyway, I'm going for a cup of tea because I truly believe I've earned one. I'll talk to you guys soon. You take care of yourself, because if you don't, who will? Bye now.